God every time I remember you. As I'm thinking about the church, what FaceTime did for me last year was I thank God every time I remembered someone. And I remembered those moments. But I also realized there's moments when you're comfortable with people on FaceTime and you're not. Have you ever had someone FaceTime you that you don't FaceTime with and you wonder why and you don't pick it up? Happened to me yesterday. My neighbor FaceTimed me. And we text all the time. He's never FaceTimed me. And so I was like, well, this is really interesting. And I hesitated. And I was like, I don't know if we're FaceTime friends. And I was laying on my couch watching TV, so he got this look like on my couch, and I'm like, and I don't know if I want to get up to give you a different look than this on my couch. And I was like, well, we're good enough friends. So I hit FaceTime, and I was like, let's go. And I was like, and I did my face, right? Because how do you get on FaceTime for the first time? And so I got up, and I looked at it, and he had wrongly dialed me. I was in his pocket. And there was a thank God that came after that. There was a moment where I was like, well, praise Jesus, because that was going to be super awkward no matter what happened. There are times when we're comfortable and we get on FaceTime and then I remember you and I long for you. Think about that. I remember you and I long for you. The big question in the church right now is with all the things that are happening in worship and all of the online versus in person and what's going to happen and what happened last year when we were online for an entire year and not in the building was I remember you and I see you, but do I still long for you? Do I still long for the community? And the question now is how do we bring those two together? How do I remember you and how do I long for you? So here's key trend number 1. I call it FaceTime with Jesus. That's what I call it. FaceTime with Jesus. Connect online, but desire to be in person. I think what God desires is for us to connect. I think where the world is headed is that there are multiple ways to do that now. But I think the body of Christ always comes together. So in my mind, how do we take this moment where I remember you and then I long for you? And the goal of the future of the church is going to be to connect those two, where everyone feels connected where they're connected to. If you're connected online, you feel like you have a presence with God and you have a presence with that community. If you're connected here in person, you feel you have a presence with God and a presence with that community. And at times, by the hope and blessing and grace of God, those two will come to meet. And we can see the body of Christ to its fullest. But until that time, we will see this continue. And there are things that go on. Now, I want you to turn